भारत माता शिव शक्ति अवतार सच्ची गीता मुरली 15th January 2026 morning class 8th September 1968 Om Namah Shivaya. Sweet children, yes Baba, the Father comes and changes human beings into deities, so everyone is benefited. Everyone is here now. The rest who are still there continue to come down until all souls have come down from the incorporeal world. You too will have passed the examination number wise according to your efforts. Om Namah Shivaya. You children are sitting here. This is called the pilgrimage of remembrance. The Father says, do not use the word yoga. Remember the Father. He is the Father of souls, the purifier, the Supreme Father. You have to remember only that purifier Father. The Father says, renounce all religions of the body and remember the one Father. They say, when you die, the world dies for you. Do not remember the body or any bodily relations, whatever is visible. Remember the one Father, and your sins will be burnt. You have been sinful souls for birth after birth. This is the world of sinful souls. The golden age is the world of charitable souls. How can all the sins be cut away now and truth accumulated? It will accumulate only by remembering the Father. The soul has a mind and intellect. So, the soul has to remember with the intellect. Father says, forget all your friends and relatives, etc. They all cause sorrow for one another. Firstly, they become vicious thorns who use the dagger of lust. Secondly, what other sin do they commit? The Father, who is the bestower of salvation for all, who gives the children unlimited happiness, that is, makes them masters of heaven. They say, He is in cats and dogs, pebbles and stones. This is a school, is it not? You can hear only to you are here, you come here only to study. This is your aim and objective. No one else can say this. You know that you now have to become pure and become the masters of the pure world. We were the masters of the world. It has been exactly 5,000 years. The deities were the masters of the world. It is such a high status. Surely only the Father would make you that. The Father is also called the Supreme Soul. His real name is Shiva. People have given him many names. For instance, in Bombay, they call him Babulnath, which means the one who changes the forest of thorns into a garden of flowers. Otherwise, his real name is Shiva. Even when he enters this one, his name is Shiva. You must not remember this one. This one is a bodily being. You have to remember the bodiless one. Your soul, which has become impure, has to be made pure. They say great soul, Mahatma, and sinful souls, Papatma. They do not say great supreme soul. No one can call himself the supreme soul or God. They simply say Mahatma, that is a pure soul. Sannyasis have renunciation, which is why they are pure souls. The Father has explained that they too take rebirth. Bodily beings definitely have to take rebirth. They take birth through poison, and then when they grow up and become adults, they take up renunciation. Deities do not do that. They are ever pure. They, sannyasis, have to take birth in a household. They are called limited sannyasis, great souls, not the great supreme soul. The Father has explained that those who call themselves God and have themselves worshipped are demons like Hiranyakashyap. This is the devilish community. You are now changing from the devilish to the divine community. You will become the divine community only by imbibing divine virtues. Those with the devilish traits belong to the devilish community. The divine community lives in the golden age. The devilish community lives in the iron age. Now it is the confluence age. Now that you have found the Father, He says you definitely have to become the divine community again. You have come here to become the divine community. There is immense happiness in the divine community. That is the world of happiness. The Iron Age is the world of sorrow. The first sorrow is using the sword of lust on one another. They cause sorrow through the sword of lust. This devilish world is called a slaughterhouse. They commit violence. Deities are non violent. When you become violent, you forget the Father. The Father says, sweetest spiritual children, remember the Father. All your gurus are bodily beings. You souls now have to remember the Father, the Supreme Soul. That Father is the giver of supreme happiness, the remover of sorrow, and the bestower of happiness. You will receive happiness when you become charitable souls. Only after 84 births do you become sinful souls. You now accumulate and end the loss with the power of yoga. Only by this pilgrimage of remembrance do you become the masters of the world. You were the masters of the world. Were you not? Where did they go? The Father explains this too. You have taken 84 births. Sun dynasty, Moon dynasty, Merchant dynasty, and Shudra dynasty. They say that God gives the fruit of devotion. No bodily being is called God. God is the incorporeal Shiva. Since they celebrate Shiva Jayanti and Shivaratri, he surely comes. But he says, I do not take a birth like others. I have to take the loan of a body. I do not have a body of my own. If I did, it would be his. The name Brahma belongs to this one because he has renounced. He has been named Brahma. You are the children of Brahma. Otherwise, where did Brahma come from? Brahma is also a creation. The creator is only one, Brahma, the son of Shiva. Shiv Baba enters his child and gives you knowledge through him. Brahma, Vishnu, and Shankar are also his children. All the children of the incorporeal Father are incorporeal souls. Then they assume bodies, hue and play their parts. The Father says, I come to purify the impure. I take the loan of this body. It is said God Shiva speaks. Krishna cannot be called God. God is only one. The praise of Krishna is distinct. He is called full of all virtues, 16 celestial degrees complete, completely wiseless, following the highest code of conduct. The number one deity who follows the highest religion of non-violence. It is Radhe and Krishna who become Lakshmi and Narayan after their marriage. But no one knows this. No one knows about Radhe and Krishna. Where did they go? Radhe and Krishna become Lakshmi and Narayan after their marriage. Both belong to separate kingdoms. There is no name or trace of impurity there because the five vices Ravan do not exist there. It is the kingdom of Rama. This is called the kingdom of Ravan. The Father now says to you souls, remember me and your sins will be cut away. You were Sato Pradhan and have now become Tamo Pradhan. You have incurred a loss. Now you have to accumulate again. God is also called the businessman. Very few trade with him. He is also called the magician. He performs wonders and grants salvation to the whole world. He grants liberation and liberation in life to everyone. It is a game of magic. Human beings cannot give it to human beings. You have been performing devotion for 63 births. Has anyone attained salvation? Is there anyone who can give salvation? It is impossible. Not a single one can go back. Only the unlimited Father comes and takes everyone back. There are many kings in the Iron Age. You rule for a short time there. All other souls go to the land of liberation. You go to liberation in life via the land of liberation. All the rest go to liberation. This cycle continues to turn. You souls have now had a vision of this world cycle of the beginning, middle, and end of the Creator and creation. No one else knows this knowledge. Through this knowledge, you become Narayan from an ordinary man. Once the kingdom of deities is established, you do not need knowledge. For half the cycle, there is knowledge, and for half the cycle, there is devotion. God gave the devotees the fruit, happiness for half the cycle. Then sorrow begins in the kingdom of Ravan. You come down the ladder slowly. Even when you are in the golden age, as a day passes, you have to come down the ladder. You become 16 celestial degrees complete. Then 2 degrees decrease in the silver age. You continue to come down the ladder. Seconds tick by. While seconds, minutes, hours, days, and years passed, you reached this place. There too, time will continue to pass in the same way. We climb the ladder instantly. In your in your will lies the benefit of all. Then you come down the ladder like a horse. The Father says, I am the bestower of salvation for all. Human beings cannot grant liberation or salvation to human beings because they are born through poison. They are impure. There, no one is impure. In fact, only Krishna can be called a true Mahatma. These Mahatmas are born through poison and then renounce it later. He is a deity. Deities are always pure. There is no vice in them. That is called the viceless world. This is called the vicious world. No purity. Their behavior is so bad. The behavior of deities is very good. Everyone bows to them. Their character is good, which is why impure human beings bow down in front of those pure deities. No, everyone's character in Bharat is bad. Fighting and quarreling are going on. There is great chaos. There isn't even space to live. They want the population to decrease, but this is the Father's task. In the golden age, there are very few human beings. All of these bodies will be burnt in the fire. All the rest of the souls will go to their sweet home. Punishment is suffered number wise. Those who make full effort and become beads of the rosary of victory are liberated from punishment. A rosary is not just of one. The one who made them like that is the flower. Then there is the Meru, the top beat of a mala. It is the family path. So there is a rosary of couples. There isn't a rosary of singles. There is no rosary of sannyasis. They belong to the path of isolation. They cannot give knowledge to those on the family path to become pure. Theirs is limited renunciation. That is Hatha Yoga. This is Raja Yoga. The Father teaches you to attain the kingdom. The Father comes every 5,000 years. For half the cycle, you rule in happiness. Then, when the kingdom of Ravan begins, you slowly become unhappy. This is called the game of happiness and sorrow. The Father comes and enables the Pandavas to gain victory. You are now the guides who enable others to make the pilgrimage home. This pilgrimage has been performed by human beings birth after birth. Now your pilgrimage is to go home. The Father comes and shows everyone the path to liberation and liberation in life. You go into liberation in life, whereas everyone else goes into liberation. After the cries of distress, there will be cries of victory. After rivers of blood flow, rivers of ghee will flow. It is now the end of the Iron Age. Many calamities are to come. At that time, you will not be able to stay on the pilgrimage of remembrance because there will be a lot of chaos. This is why the Father says, now continue to increase the pilgrimage of remembrance so that your sins are burnt and you also accumulate. Become Sato Pradhan. Only the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, the purifier comes and tells you the method to become Sato Pradhan. The Father says, I come at the confluence age, the most elevated age of every cycle. This age of you, Brahmins, is very short. Brahmins have a top knot as a symbol. Brahmin, deity, warrior. This cycle continues to turn. The clan of Brahmins is very small. The father comes and teaches you in 50 to 60 years. You are children as well as students and followers of the One. There is no human being who is a father, a teacher who gives education, and also a guru who takes you back with him. This cannot be such a human being. You understand these matters now. In the golden age, too, the tree is very small at all. All the rest will go to the land of peace. Only the Father is called the bestower of salvation for all. They call out to the Father, O purifier, come. And then, on the other hand, they say that the Supreme Soul is omnipresent, that he is in the pebbles and stones. They defame the unlimited Father. To say he is omnipresent, they speak of the tortoise incarnation and fish incarnation. Leave aside 84 lakh bus. They say he is in every particle, in every stone, which is even more than that. No account of that can be kept. They commit sin. They defame the Father who makes you the masters of the world. This is why the Father says, Yada yada he dharmasya. Whenever there is irreligiousness, deformation of religion takes place only in Bharat because you have put the Father into stones and pebbles. Your intellects have become stone. This is the bad company of Ravan. The company of the truth takes you across, whereas bad company draws you. When the kingdom of Ravan begins, you start to fall. The Father comes and takes you into the ascending stage. The Father comes and changes human beings into deities. So everyone is benefited. Everyone is here now. The rest who are still there continue to come down until all souls have come down from the incorporeal world. You too will have passed the examination number wise according to your efforts. This is called a spiritual college. The spiritual father teaches the spiritual children. It is the soul that sheds one body and takes another. When the kingdom of Ravan came, they shed their bodies, became impure kings, and began to bow down to the pure deities. The soul becomes impure or pure. If the soul is impure, the body received is also impure. When alloy is mixed into real gold, the jewelry becomes alloyed. How can the alloy now be removed from the soul? The fire of yoga is needed. Only by that will your sins be absolved. You sit on the pyre of knowledge. Previously you were on the pyre of lust. The Father sits you on the pyre of knowledge. No one except the Father, the ocean of knowledge, can sit you on the pyre of knowledge. In devotion, human beings perform so much worship, etc., out of blind faith. They do not know anyone. You have now come to know everyone. Acha, love, remembrance, and namaste to the spiritual children. Lots of love and remembrance to my beloved Bab Dada and Mat Pita. Namaste Baba. Om Namah Shivaya. Blessing. May you become an embodiment of remembrance of your dying alive birth. Children, this dying alive birth of yours is an alokik birth, a divine birth. Once you have faith in the Father from your mind and true heart, you receive the blessing of a divine birth from the Father in a second. To become a direct child of the Father is such a big lottery. In 1 second, you change it from a Shodra into a Brahmin. Your vision, attitude, nature, and sanskars all changed. The praise and attainment of 1 second is very great. Never forget this. Om Namah Shivaya.